It's hopeless. On deck, men wearing an advanced-looking set of chainmail and other protective armor are battling against barely visible shapes that appear to blur the air around them during extremely quick mirage. Ale is beneficial if they'll see what they were fighting. But they seem little match for the Invisibles. The fight is brutal. Someone scrambles across the deck, firing blindly. He leaps over the side, diving into a lifeboat filled to capacity with escapees from the ship. The screen is crammed with the image of a rolling sea as we rocket over it in an exceedingly helicopter, heading toward a mountainous galleon-style battleship that's cutting through the ocean with alarming speed, as if trying to outrun an unseen force. The ship has clearly seen its share of action, the canvas of the sails worn and red with the blood of the ship's men that fight valiantly. The boys spill into the water because the boys surface. Thefts see the invisible shapes drop one by one into the water around them. The one that jumped into the boat dives under to see what he can see. An invisible shape comes right for him. Red blood spreads across the water as men are sucked below the surface, fighting the Invisibles during a formidable underwater battle. We'll call these shapes the Invisibles. The weight of the art firepower and musket cannons fire simultaneously at the Invisibles. He tries to climb up when all together the ropes of the sail to the station, but changes his mind when he spots the 5 more Invisibles descending down on him. As he reaches a closed door, a sweating guard appears from behind a corner, blocking the doorway to the door, a primitive musket in his hand aimed dead on at the Invisible. His gun hand shakes nervously. In a flash, the triad of light points from the Invisible's shoulder weapon finds the guard's forehead and fires. The guard's hand snaps back, leaving a gaping hole within the door. He smashes the insufficient boat in half along with his weight. A primitive musket in his hand aimed dead on at the Invisible. His gun hand shakes nervously. In a flash, the triad of light points from the Invisible's shoulder weapon finds the guard's forehead and fires. Through the opening we are able to barely see what lies beyond the door within the choice room. Inside, a bunch of camouflaged soldiers lie strewn about the underside, methodically executed. All recent kills. The Invisible is suddenly attacked from behind by an outsized pirate whose face is obscured. The pirate breaks the Invisible's neck. The Invisible hits the underside. With our dead Invisible within a low-angle foreground, we see the pirate duck into an oversized stowage.